We remember, oh, I have a bill to pay tomorrow. Then we don't worship anymore. Because we just remember, oh, tomorrow I have to go to the dentist. So we put our hands down. Now we feel the pain in our tooth already. We suffer already. How on earth God can use a person like that? Because He never knows where you are. 8 o'clock you're here, 9 o'clock you're there. 8 o'clock you're happy, 9 o'clock you're depressed. 10 o'clock you're happy again because somebody gave you some money. You're happy again. But then you remember the dentist, then you say, then the dentist calls you. The appointment is cancelled. I'm sick. Then you are happy again. I'll go to the dentist. Praise the Lord. How can God do anything serious on that? That's why God said, come out of it. And today God said, come out of that. I want to use you. Because your life is just like that. I cannot use you. If our marriage was like that, it's not a marriage. One day we marry, next day we're not married. One day we stick together, next day we quarrel. Our children cannot grow up in an environment like that. It will destroy them, it will make them insecure. There will be deficiencies inside of them. Amen? Have you understand what I'm saying? So Egypt is a life where circumstances and coincidences are dominating us. And God calls us out of that. We must be so connected to Him. So His stability invades our lives. Because God is always the same. Yesterday, today, and forever. He's a rock under our feet. God is not up and down. Even if you are unfaithful, He remains faithful. When God has a plan, He sticks to the plan. Even if the church diverges millions of times, God will chase the same plan. God has an agenda for the last days. Jesus said, Matthew 16:18, I will build my church in such a way that the gates of hell will not prevail against her. God has not changed His mind. The plan is exactly the same. Even the gates of hell have prevailed against the church for 2,000 years. God is still going for that. I will build my church. The churches look like my church, but I will build my church. And I will build it the way I want it. Until now, they build it the way they want it. And they ask me to join them and bless them. And I have done that to a certain measure. Because I love them. Because I have saved them. They are my sons and daughters. But I have not changed my mind. I have not changed my plan. I will still go for a new house. I will build a kingdom church. And And to that church I will give keys of the kingdom. God cannot give the keys of the kingdom to children. I am sorry to tell you. No, I'm not sorry to tell you. I'm happy to tell you that we still don't have the keys of the kingdom. Because the church is not in a place to receive the keys. When Jesus said these words in Matthew 16, it's a progressive word. He did not say, I will be in my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against you. And by the way, I will give you the keys of the kingdom. He said, I will be in my church. And that church, the church I build, not all churches, not the churches we have built. So number one, I will build my church. Secondly, that church will prevail against hell. And to the church which prevails against hell, I will give keys of the kingdom. Now I don't give the keys of my car to anybody. Not even to my children if they don't have a driver's license. I don't give the keys of my house to a stranger. Because this is the keys of my house. And my house has a value. A financial value, an emotional value. This is the home of my wife and I. This is the place where our children and grandchildren come to visit us. I don't give the keys to a stranger. God does not give the keys of the kingdom to all Christians. Are you listening to me? I'm not even sure as I have keys of the kingdom yet. There is a progression in this truth. First, he has to build. Only what he builds will prevail. And only what prevails will have the keys of the kingdom. God could not give them everything as they were in Egypt. God had to take them out of Egypt to give them certain things. There are certain things we will never receive from Him unless we leave certain things. God said to Moses, take them out of Egypt and bring them to this mountain and let them worship me here. Now listen, there was a type of worship which could not be practiced in Egypt. There were the people of God in Egypt. They were blessed by God in Egypt. God cared for them in Egypt. God healed them in Egypt. They had good times, they had bad times. Good circumstances, bad circumstances. But there was a type of worship